Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Tuesday, October 22nd, 2024. Let's take a look and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. We get some Halloween ones, which is pretty awesome. I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out to give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas that were there if you're brand spanking new player to the game. If you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome with great comments and tips, which I greatly appreciate it. Alright, so we're about an hour and a half later than usual with these videos. The maintenance break was quite long. I'm on the Xbox Series X, so the update size that I had was 14.53 gigabytes, so just an FYI. And because we have these daily and fresh new weekly challenges here, and even these events ones here, we're going to go ahead and use a score booster drink to kind of help us out. So you can see the top right hand corner of the screen, I get a 25% boost. Now that is a natural 25% boost I get for being a Fallout First member, and I claimed that right off the Season 18 Season Pass. As you can see, also at the top right hand corner, I have 6 score booster drinks. Let's go ahead and use one. Your score will boost and increase by 25% for 24 hours, so that's an additional 25%. 24 hours, and of course we can only use one score booster drink at a time. Let's go ahead and do that, so it's going to go to 50%. Now if you ever do that, as you can see, the score did not change, and you might be wondering, hey, how come my score didn't change, Jim? All you do is you back out. Basically, you just go back in, and you'll see everything pop back up again, and the same thing will happen to your weeklies, right? So just an FYI. Okay, so we do have our work cut out for us here, and of course, today, being October 22nd, 2024, we do have the spooky Scorched in town for 2 weeks, right up to November the 5th. We also have these new daily and weekly challenges in terms of Halloween. As you can see, they have the star next to them, which means we cannot re-roll them, okay? So these stars here will tie into the weekly stars, okay? And those 3 weekly stars will tie into these events, all right? So if you complete your dailies and your weeklies, all right, with those stars, you should have no problem getting these special rewards, all right? So just an FYI. All right, let's take a look here. Wow. Let's start off with this one here first. Build a candy bowl and give out candy from your Camp 1, right? So of course we do have the Crania Candy Bowl, which is a fairly new item. It's very similar to the Spooky Candy Bowl. It's right in the Atomic Shop. Of course, it is free to claim for everyone as it loads in. Oh, and it's not showing up for me for some reason. But it was right in this, oh, right here. So here's a Crania Candy Bowl right here, sorry. So let's go ahead and inspect it. Share your mystery candy with the Crania Candy Bowl. The Creepy Candy Bowl is a container which can dispense mystery candy in your camp. Okay, so if you have the Spooky Candy Bowl, I made a video on this just yesterday on how the Spooky Candy Bowl works. It's either or, okay? So the brand new players who've never played Fallout 76 before, maybe within this year, okay, and never played the previous years, you might not have the Spooky Candy Bowl. So this will replace the Spooky Candy Bowl, but basically in your build menu, okay, it's either or, either the Spooky Candy Bowl or it's this bad boy right here. So just an FYI, they do the exact same thing, all right? Now, of course, I made a little video earlier on this Crania Candy Bowl, and there it is right there. And all you do is just go to your build menu, okay, and you can either go to the new section, or it's right here in the floor decor. And of course, there's the Spooky Candy Bowl right here. This is the one we've had for years, and this is the one I made a video on just yesterday. But as you can see, if we slide it over, right, we have this one here. This is the new Spooky Candy Bowl right here, called the Crania Candy Bowl. And all you do is you build it to plastic, and you go ahead and build it in your camp, okay? Now, of course, you are going to have to kill Spooky Scorched, and all you do is you go up to your Spooky Candy Bowl here. It's funny how it's still called Spooky Candy Bowl. you can do a candy count. All right, now my candy bowl is very full, as you can see. Now I saved the mystery candy, but all you do is when you kill your spooky Scorch, you can add all your candies in. All right, and that way there other people will be able to visit your camp and complete these daily weekly challenges. All right, so just an FYI there. All right. So we will hopefully wait for someone to come to our camp and basically trick or treat, basically from our candy bowl, and that's how you get credit for this one right here. Okay. Now we are on a public server, so let's take a look here. Trick or treat from other players' candy bowls 5. Okay. So in the past we had to wear a costume, but we don't have to do that this time around, which is pretty cool. You can just wear whatever outfit you have on. So we have the trick or treat from other players' candy bowls. And of course, when we have the icon, the camp icons, we have the 3 type of icons underneath. V is for vendor, the red one is for a shelter, and of course the orange jack-o'-lantern that indicates they have a spooky candy bowl active. All right. And we just kind of go along, and we can just go from camp to camp. You can utilize the free fast travels if you so wish. So let's go ahead here. Now, just word for the wise, we will go to players' camps that have their spooky candy bowls out, all right? And now sometimes people don't fill them up, and that means you're doing all that work for nothing. So just kind of keep an eye. So there's our Crania candy bowl. Let's go. Thanks for trick-or-treating. Have candy. Come back to this camp in an hour. Feel free to visit others in the meantime, right? So there we go. So you see how that popped up as 1. So let's get this ball rolling. We'll go to this camp right here. Close by. And this is all you do. And again, you don't have to wear a costume. Just wear whatever outfit you're wearing. It'll say, if we do get a daily weekly challenge this week, it'll say if you have to wear a costume or not. Right? But in this case, we do not. Right? So just an FYI. And of course, we can hear whatever that was. We can hear the candy bowl around. So here is, oh, there we go. So that one there popped up. So someone went to our camp. And trick-or-treated from our candy bowl, just like that. So that's pretty awesome. So that's how that works, basically. That one there. So here, again, is the old-style spooky candy bowl. Let's go ahead and take a candy. There we go. Nice. Mr. Candy added. Sweet. Right, and that's popping up, so that's why I keep them tracked, just so you guys can see what's going on. Some people, as you can see, this person here does not have a candy bowl out. They didn't have a vendor out. So don't waste your time going to those ones for now. Just keep on rolling here. And one thing good about the candy bowls is they do make that sound, so can be a little easier to kind of pinpoint. Right, so there's the trick candy bowl. We don't take candy from that one. We make sure we take it from either the spooky candy bowl or this brand new Crania candy bowl. Let's go ahead. Nice. Nice. Alright, let's see what else we have here in the server. Some people don't even have their candy bowls out. Let's go down to this one here real quick. Now there are parts of the world where they don't celebrate Halloween and they don't know what candy corn is and stuff like that, so, you know, we have to respect that. Right, let's keep going here. Purchase some from the vendor, nice. Right, so here's the spooky candy bowl here. Let's go ahead. Thanks for trick-or-treating, nice. Right, so 4 for 5 right now. Right, so we just need 1 more candy bowl. Let's pop down here to this person here. And this is all you have to do. It's and if you have the server hop, you have the server hop. You know, there is a chance you'll get on a server where maybe there's a few people around and maybe they don't have their candy bowls out. So, you know, just be aware of that. A lot of people like to kind of put it around their vendor. So here it is right here, nice little spot there. There we go. Halloween trick-or-treat from another player's candy bowl. 5 for 5 done. Just like that, guys. Just like that. Alright. Let's see what is next here. Okay, so we have Halloween, kill a spooky Scorched 5. So again, I will be making a video tomorrow just don't have time today. I don't even know if we're going to have time to put a Atomic Shop video out there because I got to work tonight 12 hours and we're about an hour and a half late into this. So let's go ahead. We're going to go to Camden Park and look for some spooky Scorched. Now we only need 5, so hopefully that will help us out. Now the spooky Scorched will only be around other Scorched, but they'll be in the same spots that we find festive Scorched. So I made a video about 2 months ago when we had the festive Scorched in town. That'd be the same exact video. You can use that for spooky Scorched. Alright, so I brought you to 23 locations in the video. It's all timestamped. So you can definitely check that out if you so wish. So it looks like we have a spooky Scorched here. Of course, we'll be wearing different outfits. Alright, so here's our legendary spooky Scorched. They have the treat bag. Don't forget to pick that up. They will have, of course, legendary items on them, and of course there is the mystery candy. Okay, so don't forget to pick that stuff up to fill up your candy bowl. And if you want to carry the legendary item, you can obviously do that because now we can scrap them and get mods for them. So it's a good time to do that as well. So let's keep going here. So these guys are just regular Scorched, I believe. Keep this ball rolling. So when you're on a server with other people, of course you can come to these areas, and these areas be cleaned right out, and that can and will happen. So you're just going to keep that in mind. Server hopping is definitely your friend here. I'm going to try to refrain from picking other stuff up. Just try to do one daily at a time here. Oh, we have one, so you hear the little music there. That's coming from that guy, so that's pretty cool. So there's another one around as we can hear the music. Oh, how you doing? Oh. Ha ha ha. Candy. So I'm actually surprised here, but maybe people just don't know where to find them. But again, just the exact same spots we would find the festive Scorched, exact same places. Okay. Beside the power station, let's pop up here. Now this is a little bit hidden gem sometimes. Sometimes this says good luck for me. Well, I think one time I found 3 of them here. But they were there, nice. 4, 5 already. Oh, we have another guy here, so you can hear the music in the background. Just came out of nowhere, that guy. There we go. Of course, you're going to go to other Scorched locations as well. This is just a couple that we went to and we were very successful. So that's pretty awesome. I'm pretty happy about that. Let's take a look at that real quick just to show you how those 3 stars are done. And again, we cannot re-roll these bad boys because they have the stars next to them. So that's just an FYI. Now let's switch over to the weeklies and see how that kind of see how this updated itself. 1 for 3. Okay. And then this one here, complete trick or treat daily challenge, 1 for 3. And then this one down here, spooky Scorched, repeatable, 5 for 50. Right, so just an FYI. Yeah, pretty cool, just like that. And that's as easy as it gets, seriously. Let's go ahead. Let's go to our camp here real quick. And we're going to open up, we're going to scrap these legendaries here at the same time just so it can free up a little bit of weight for me. We may switch to another server, but we'll see how things go here. So far, so good. Alright, so again, we got our candy. Let's go ahead, go to our spooky candy bowl. We're going to keep her topped up. Alright, all my candies. There we go. Okay. 39 candies removed, as you can see, top left-hand corner. So We are definitely good in that candy bowl for a little while here. Let's go ahead. We're going to scrap these items here. The main thing you gotta remember is you don't scrap the item that you don't want to scrap, like your favorite weapon, alright? Unbelievable, eh? And that's my luck with that stuff. That's how that usually works, guys. You guys probably have the same luck as I do with the scrapping legendary items. Yeah, what a huge pain that is. But anyway, moving on from that. Let's open up these spooky treat bags. So the spooky treat bags will be under aid. Okay, so there's a spooky treat bags there. You can open them as fast as you want. You can open them nice and slow. Whatever you think works for you. Alright, that's what I recommend. I've tried many different ways, and there's not one way that sticks out better than we like to think. We like to think that, you know, open them slower maybe be a little bit better, but yeah, I've opened them really fast one time, and I got some good plans out of them, so I think it's just random. It's a slight percentage of getting some good plans from these guys. And of course, the spooky treat bag, there's only one version of them. It's not like the mole miner pails and the presents, right? How there's like 3 different quality versions. There's only one treat bag, and that's it. Let's go down here to the news section and see what we got here real quick. We got some outfits here. We do get a plan. Ghoul Jacko Light. Okay, it's pretty cool. And that's the only plan that we got. We've got a bunch of ammo, so I'm fine with that. So let's take a look at the ammo, because I have this. So our ammo jumped up quite a bit there, as you can see, right? So if you have a weapon you need ammo for, make sure you have it equipped, and you open up those treat bags, and you'll get all kinds of ammo for that weapon. All right, so this one takes 45, and that's the ammo that we got. All right, so that's pretty awesome. All right, so let's carry on with these other daily challenges here. Holy mackerel. Let's go ahead, build anything in a workshop or camp 5. So again, we did build that Crania candy bowl a little bit earlier, and then I did it again just to be sure everything was working fine. Of course, I got credit for that. But again, you can go ahead and claim any old workshop. Any old workshop in the map will do, which when you claim it, you can go ahead and build anything, or you can just do it right in your camp. Now, a lot of people like to add or modify to their camp, and this particular daily pops up, right? So basically, when it says anything, I like to kind of go down to the crafting section, because I don't plan on keeping this stuff. But again, if you have something that you want to add or modify, you can definitely do that and keep it. When it says anything, I like to kind of craft these punch card machines, because as you can see, it doesn't cost us anything. It doesn't cost us anything to craft, no resources at all. So there we go, build anything in a workshop or camp. Then all you do is you scrap it. Of course, we don't get anything back from it because we didn't put anything in the first place, but you can definitely do it that way if you so wish. We're missing some lights. It's extra dark here for some reason. It's really weird. Fine, ever since the update, I had to change my audio. So if my audio seems a little bit weird in this video, I'm working on it, okay? Just for some reason, they changed all my settings. It was so weird. Anyway, what's next here? Scrap done to produce cloth 10. So cloth is an item that we can walk in scrap at the Tinker's Workbench. Let's go ahead and go craft at our Tinker's Workbench here. I don't know why it showed that, that's weird. Go down here to bulk. Go down here to cloth. So to bulk 1 cloth, you need 2 plastic and 30 raw cloth. All you do is you go ahead and bulk 1. And all you do is you back out. You go ahead and scrap the bulk cloth and just craft it right there. Scrap done to produce cloth 10 for 10. Now in the past, I have showed you where to find this stuff, but this video is going to be a little bit longer than usual, so I thought I'd do it the quicker, faster way, and that is definitely the bulk and scrap method is definitely where it's at. However, we can find burnt books. So burnt books is a good source of cloth, and we can find all kinds of them right down here in Summersville. Right down here in Summersville, on the house on the right-hand side, it used to be full of Mirelurks at one time, but there's probably about 4 weakened ghouls there now. But all those burnt books, it is still live here today. If you ever go there and you're on a public server, you don't find any burnt books, because that is a place that people use to reset their game by picking up 250 or 255 items. People have told me they've gone to that house in the past, and there'd be no burnt books inside. So they thought, oh, maybe it doesn't spawn here anymore, but that is not true. They do spawn there. It's just like, you know, you're having bad luck on the servers that you're on. All right, so you can keep trying that spot as well. Pre-war money, you can go after pre-war money as well, and pre-war money will give you cloth as well. And I have 2 separate videos for burnt books and pre-war money. You can check those out if you so wish, but Vulcan and Scrapping method is definitely where it's at. All right, what's next here? Collect Purified Water 5. So we can find Purified Water randomly throughout the game. I tried to make a video quite some time ago, but I failed because, again, it's totally random. Depends on the server that you're on, especially if you're on a server with other people. So you better have to have some sort of water purifier or a vintage water cooler. Now, the vintage water cooler we can get from the presents from the Festive Scorched. I don't know if we can get them from the Spooky Tree Bags or not, but some of you, we had the Festive Scorched about 2 months ago. There, you guys were successful getting the vintage water cooler, which is pretty awesome. As you can see, they're nice and small. They look awesome. You can stack them on top of each other. Don't take up a whole lot of room, and they just look nice. So if you ever see this for sale on someone's vendor, it's definitely worthwhile to get. Right? Let's go ahead and collect. There we go, like purified water. Now, I didn't always have those vintage water coolers. I would say maybe about 2.5 years ago. I had the old style water purifiers. If you go to your build section here under water, not literally, but in the water tab, we had these bad boys here. So this is these guys here you learn very early on in the game, okay? And when you do the Overseer's missions, when you follow the Overseer, you'll get these plants for these bad boys, okay? Now, this is maybe all you have, right? But they do cost a lot of resources. They do require quite a bit of power, but if it's all you have, it's all you have. And they do the same thing. They collect 2 purified water passively while you play the game, right? It's just an FYI. And that's what I had for the longest time until I was able to get my hands on those vintage water coolers. So just an FYI there. Seems like it's really dark out here. It's so weird. It's just like, what is going on? Must have changed the lighting or something. What's next here, Jimmy? Collect Brain Fungus 5. So many great spots we can find Brain Fungus in around the wasteland. One such spot is fairly close to where I camp right here, the abandoned waste stop. Now, there's going to be 2 death claws inside that cavern, but it's a great spot glowing, brain fungus, okay? You can find brain fungus usually anywhere in the mire, and especially down here in the cranberry bog, especially in around the Sundew Grove areas. So just an FYI, we can find some brain fungus in around them. You can also find quite a bit of brain fungus right over here at the Rusty Pig, which is a free fast travel. So let's pop over here today and see if there's any to be picked. Now again, the only thing that makes this part hard is if you're on a server with other people. So it looks like somebody's already kind of been here. Yeah, someone's already kind of been here. And there's a bunch of them downstairs as well. All right. So let's go to another spot. We're not going to waste too much time here. Let's go, we'll just go back up to my camp. We'll go to the abandoned waste dump, and we'll pop up here. Now again, there's going to be 2 death claws. Sometimes there's 3, very rare, but most times there's 2, so you can go ahead and kill them if you so wish, or you can kind of sneak your way around them. Let's go ahead here. As soon as we get into the front door, I'll be able to tell if someone's been here or not. Let's just go right into the cavern here. Right, so we have a nice little patch there. So there's a perk card that will help us out with this particular daily challenge. It is under perception. It's called Green Thumb. You twice as much when harvesting flora. So instead of 1, you pick up 2. Now, for whatever reason, I can't explain it. Any other flora with this card, when you pick up 2, you only get credit for 1 for daily weekly challenges. However, Brain Fungus is the only one that seems to work, or when you pick up 2, you get credit for 2. Now, I don't know why that is. It's the weirdest thing in the world. but just an FYI. Now, even though I'm a carnivore, I like to kind of have that card equipped. It's for me to do daily, weekly challenges. That's my forte. And just having it equipped. As you can see, there's E2, picking up 2, get credit for 2. Just an FYI. So we only need 5, so we shouldn't have an issue getting these guys. So we have a nice little patch right here as well. This little ladder. Of course, our bad boys right down there. Alright, there we go. Like brain fungus 5 for 5. Just like that. And again, this is a great spot. As you can see, just standing in this one spot, you can see the brain fungus just hanging on the walls. Alright, so that's a pretty good spot. But I recommend the rusty pick if you're able to. You can even fast travel the rusty pick a couple times if you want, just in case you don't want to come here to this abandoned waste dump. Let's go ahead, kill some super mutants 5. So many great spots we can find super mutants around the wasteland. Usually a couple up here at the north kind of will look out nice and close to Vault 76. Of course, we have good old Grafton, Grafton Dam, Grafton Steel. There's all kinds of them down there. We have Newgad, Wade Airport. A little bit more of a challenge. We have Huntersville, West Tech Research, Grindstone Arch. Even if you come across a behemoth, which is one of those giant super mutants, they also count as a super mutant kill if you can take one of those down. Research site sacks, so just an FYI, right? So let's go to the Grindstone Arch. We haven't been down in the Skyline Valley region for a while, so that gives you guys plenty of ideas across the map where you guys can go. Of course, we'll kill them any old which way. If you have a couple grenades, that definitely works as well. Wow, he's cutting right through there, isn't he? Can match that. Try to, anyway. That's right, come out in the open there, bud. Little Super Mutant 5 for 5 done, just like that. And of course, on top of the Grindstone Arch where we're at, we do have the behemoth, which is up there. That is a spot, guaranteed spawn for a behemoth if you guys are ever looking for a behemoth. Hey, cool. Pretty good spot here. Alright, what's next? Go ahead, kill Floater 3. So many great spots we can find floaters in and around the wasteland. If you are lower level, I would suggest you come up here to Darling Sisters Lab. There's 3 of them right up here, nice and easy. Come across a couple over here in Grafton. There's 6 of them up here, the Wizards Corporate Housing. Now right down here with the big hole in the ground, the big maw. Now this is the high level area. These guys are usually anywhere from 75 to 100 for even for me. But there's 3 right down in the hole, and there's 3 kind of floating up above, so just an FYI. Just give you guys a couple good spots here. Red Rocket Filling Station, that's a pretty good spot there as well. So let's pop over to here to the Red Rocket Filling Station. Usually bring you guys to the nice easy spots, but that gives you many suggestions there, so you can definitely check those out. We'll pop in here today for this episode. There's going to be 3 of them here. Let's get them right in the head there. These are 3 floaters right there, nice and easy. that up too, I guess. What's next here? Kill Blood Eagle 10. So many great spots. We can find Blood Eagles around the wasteland. We can identify Blood Eagles on the map by this particular icon here. Of course, we are close to what I call Blood Eagle Alley. So we have the Sludge Works, Roland's Labor Camp, Widow's Perch. Just make our way up this mountain range here. Killbox, Pigsty, Cliff Watch, South Cutthroat Camp, Seneca Gang Camp, Emerald Dump. So that is what I call Blood Eagle Alley. So there's many great spots there, right? In terms of the forest, we can find 10 up here at the crosshair, 5 or 6 out here at Twin Pine Cabins, 5 or 6 down here at Hunter's Ridge. So that gives you guys plenty of spots for Blood Eagles. Okay. Let's go to the kill box here today. Take care of them here. Actually, not doing that bad for time. I was expecting to be a little shorter on time, but okay with that. We can kill these blood eagles any old which way. Grenades definitely will help. That's weird, the door's not usually closed. Lock and load, Jim. Just keep going here. Keep the light on. There's some more brain fungus there, and there's some up top there as well. If you're looking for some more brain fungus, it's a pretty good little spot. Oh, hi, doing? I can see that. I'm gonna have to maybe adjust the visual on this bad boy, because again they changed. Oh, changing the settings. So odd. Turn my light on, they're gonna see me.
Promise I won't hurt you.
And take the sneakiness of oil. I didn't pick up that missile launcher. I don't know why I picked that guy up. Blood Eagle 10 for 10, done just like that guy. Just like that. Nice. Just we have one more cat over there. Alright, I think we're done. Yeah, alright, let's head back to our camp here real quick. Find where I put it, up here. See that other weekly kind of popping up there. Week challenges, but I'll be the next video after this one. Hopefully I'll be able to get it through to you. That hour and a half of the maintenance break really put a hamper on my videos here today. If I didn't have to work, it would be no problem. So I haven't asked lately if I can kind of show off the weapon that I use for the day. Let's go and take a look at that real quick. So today's weapon, you guys haven't guessed, this bad boy here, Gormon's suppressive submachine gun. Damage increases up to plus 24% as you fill your hunger and thirst meter, currently 24% because I'm well fed. Projectiles explode for plus 20% weapon damage, plus 100% faster movement speed while aiming, plus 60% armor penetration. Yep, that's right. Armor penetration, or armor piercing receiver, short, light barrel, recoil compensating stock, medium quick eject drum, reflex sight dot, suppressor, and of course there's no appearance. I can't find any paint for this bad boy anywhere at all, so just an FYI. The perk cards I have, again, nothing real special. There's no oh my gods or anything like that. Under perception, I have the Master Commando, Expert Commando, all maxed out. I have the suppressor. have Culvert Operative, White Knight, but that's pretty much it for it. There's nothing really special here, guys. Legendary perk cards, I've had these guys for quite some time. They're almost maxed out, and how I get them maxed out is the last couple of season passes. I was able to make it way past 150. So we got all kinds of tickets, and I saved them up and bought a bunch of perk coins, and I was able to maximize on that and these guys here, so just an FYI. Yeah, so there you guys go. It's a good one here today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Whiffen, Heather, White Tribe, Rob Cole, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Mr. Prince, Not Me But Me, Yes Me That's Me, G3K. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.